Hello everyone, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Gemini out there. This is a love coming spread to let you know what kind of love is coming towards you, my Gemini, the week of September 22nd into the 28th. So, without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What kind of energy is coming towards my Geminis during the week of September 22nd into the 28th? What kind of love is coming towards my Gemini during the week of September 22nd to the 28th? Cards that I need to see. Okay, that feels just right. Oh damn. Right from the jump. Okay. Alright, so we got some interesting take-up events here. We got the Knight of Swords. Right off the bat, there is an air sign person here. Okay? That is a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Now, this individual, and what do I always say about these types of individuals with the forked tongue, etc., etc., etc. It's moving full speed ahead at you, just coming right at you. This is an individual that is doing a lot of this, does a lot of talking before they speak. And this individual, Seven of Swords. Doing a lot of talking, but engaging in some sneaky activity, some sneaky behavior. But that ain't the deep part, y'all. That's not the deep part. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that in one sec. So this individual is engaged in some sneaky behavior. Okay, coming at you, talking a lot of chop, bang, bang, bang. This is an X. Okay, this is an X talking all of this smack to you, coming towards you, the whole nine. This is someone you've dealt with. So again, not only does this person got a very aggressive attitude and talking a lot of smack, a lot of chop, this person also has engaged in sneaky behavior as they're talking about reconnecting with you. Can you believe it? Which is probably why this person is your ex to begin with. Now, some kind of wacky way, we got the Seven of Wands here. This person feels as though they have the higher ground, so they feel justified in what they're doing. Okay, I'm really surprised that I didn't get the Devil card to pop up about a toxic relationship with this individual. Whatever. So this person feel as though they have the higher ground. They feel justified, and they probably, you got the Eight of Wands. This person probably, all right, has been blowing up your email or blowing up your phone, all of that. Just sending you messages like, yo, talk to me. Why haven't you talked to me? You need to talk to me. We need to be together. We need to be together right now. I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, sending flowers to your job, sending candy to your door, all that type of nonsense. You know, buying your pets gifts, all this nonsense, just coming at you. All right, will not take no for an answer. Does not understand the meaning of the word no. All right, so this is one of them type of situations. But they still creeping though. So don't figure. Now this person, we got the Four of Swords. They've thought about this. They've taken the time that they thought about it. You know, that's the crazy part about this, because this is really. This is no bullshit. I'm really getting this off the card. Like, this person feels as though they're completely justified and has completely rationalized why they're doing what they're doing. But they think that you and them should make a reconnection. But there's no feeling of any kind of wanting to change their behavior. This is like some real narcissistic energy coming off of this thing here. Really interesting. Again, this is a general, so before you guys get ready to send me 1,000 negative, this is not me, this is not who I am, then it's not you I'm talking about. Okay, so just calm down. We protest a little bit too much. So this is not you, cool. If this is you, then I'm talking to you. All right, I'm talking this pertains to the other individual. So this is you. You feel some type of way about this, then this is you that I'm talking to. All right. So a lot of energy rapidly come. Send a lot of messages blowing up the phone. But again, getting back to what I was saying, they really thought about it, really contemplated it. This individual wants a recognized victory. All right. So they want to recognize victory with you. They believe you guys should get back together. And they also believe we got the Four of Wands here. That, you guys will make a perfect couple, a home, a solid foundation and all of this. Now, there is the possibility that maybe why this person is doing this and feels justified in doing it is because they feel as though maybe they need to sow a little bit of wild oats. Get this last bit of whatever they got in them and get it out of them. All right? That's the only way that I can even remotely surmise why they feel as though they're justified in the type of behavior that they're engaged in. Is that they're kind of like trying to get it out their system before they decide to kind of settle down and do the right thing. That they got to get this last just barrage of messing around, creeping around before they're willing to settle down. So that's, if there's any silver lining to that cloud, I'm not saying that there's not a lot of silver in this cloud whatsoever, but if there's a silver lining, then that would be what it is. Other than that, I'm pretty much at a loss for words here. All right. So with that being said, let's see what type of strengths that you're dealing with, my Gemini, during the week of September 22nd to the 28th. What kind of strengths are you dealing with during the week of the 22nd to the 28th? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Ooh. Spoke too soon. All right, so Page of Swords. So again, Page of Swords can be seen as an immature energy sometimes, or it could be just seen as a young energy, very defensive energy here, that you're dealing with. But then again, this is a strength. Okay, so this is a strength that you're dealing with. So maybe this immature or childlike energy that you have here is a sense of a shield to protect you from this type of nonsense. So, maybe, and it's basically in terms of communication. So let me break this down here, okay? Whether you're dealing with something like this, all right, where it just kind of drives you batshit bonkers, like you can't wrap your mind around why this person is doing what they're doing. It is very unrealistic that a person is going to be dealing with something like this in a very calm fashion. You're going to be irate. You're going to be pissed off. You're going to say some things that don't make sense. The way you handle it is going to be somewhat immature and erratic because you're upset. You're protecting yourself, and this is seen as a strength. Okay, it's a strength because this is the way you have to communicate with this particular situation in order to protect yourself from it. So that's what that's about. In addition here, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which says that you're in right now you're getting your pentacles together, thinking about family, thinking about legacy. You're thinking about the bigger picture, the long term, big picture of a situation. In addition, Hierophant, you're looking for something traditional, something long term, possibly marriage. Is in the picture here. Also, we have the High Priestess, which means that you're using your intuition to kind of feel things out a bit. Now, what's really interesting about this is you have the Hierophant and you got the Hermit. Okay, so not only are you using your intuition to kind of figure out things around you, you know, intuitively, on an internal level, you're doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of self-reflecting. You're kind of looking looking within to kind of get the answers that are on the outside as well. So, in other words, you know, you're kind of doing some double duty here. You're looking on the outside, but you're looking on the inside as well here too. All right, so that's something that I want to make you aware of. So you're looking outwardly and inwardly. Okay. In addition, here we got the Knight of Cups. So you know you're a nice looking person. You know you're feeling yourself like, I'm a nice looking person. I don't have to deal with this type of bullshit, this type of nonsense. Okay. And funny enough, now this is where things get kind of crazy. All right. X. You have. I'm feeling the energy of this. This is exactly who we are talking about here. We're talking about the X. You have inoculated yourself. This is a fresh situation here. You have inoculated yourself against this X situation here. This toxic X. And the reason I call it toxic is because this is right next to it. The Devil card right there. So, remember I was talking about there's amazing old Devil card flipped out here, toxicity. There it was. It was for you. Because I was reading, why would there be a double card for them? I kind of misspoke. Why would there be a double card for them? They don't see anything wrong with what they're doing in their behavior. So it wouldn't be a toxic situation for them. But it would definitely be a toxic situation for you. And it is, which is a strength. You have inoculated yourself against this very narcissistic energy coming at you, which is, and paramount to this reading, that's absolutely something that you absolutely want to see, to be able to protect yourself from this type of stuff. So, with that being said, what type of things from your past that could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? Which probably anything would people be better than this. So, what type of things from your past that could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? What type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, so we got the World card here. So you're completing a journey. Anything that's going to prevent you from completing your journey. If things have come full circle, you have this sense of liberation now. This sense of liberation, a sense of self. Things have come full circle. And so that's where you are. Anything that's going to prevent you, would even remotely prevent you from being able to experience the full game of things coming full circle of this journey, if you will, coming to an end, you're going to be resistant against. In addition here, we got the Sun card. So, anything that's going to prevent you from being happy because you've been through some very chaotic situation, and you just want to be happy. You want to be happy. You've shielded yourself. You recognize the toxicity of a particular situation, so you're looking to be happy. Anything that's going to prevent you from being happy, you're going to have an issue with. And finally here, Ten of Swords. In the past, you were stabbed in the back. We know by who. So, anything that remotely would remotely even mimic the possibility of something like that happening again, you would absolutely run for the hills. Immediately. And so, you have yourself completely inoculated against this narcissistic energy that is basically all encompassing in this particular situation. Normally I don't say this, but I don't really see in the context of this any really redeeming aspect to this particular X reconciliation situation. There's not even the possibility remotely of a reconciliation, because there really doesn't seem to be any redeeming quality with this particular person. So that's pretty much speaks for itself. So with that being said, what additional information the Spirit have to offer before I shut this thing down? What type of additional information the Spirit have to offer before I shut this thing down? What kind of additional information the Spirit want to say before I close this thing down? Some cards I need to see. Cards that I need to see. All right. Consistency. Okay? You've inoculated yourself against this particular energy here. Be consistent. Don't fall back into bad habits. I mean, even though, again, everything looks like there's no way in hell that you would slip back into bad habits, still stay consistent. Consistency. You've inoculated yourself against this. This is a toxic situation. This is definitely a toxic situation. Stay on the path to move away from this. Heal yourself. Stay consistent. In addition, here we have expectation. It's okay to have high expectations when it comes to you being happy and your happiness and things of that nature. It's okay to have high expectations because you want a person of quality. You want a situation of quality. I did not get the sense here that there was any reconciliation in the past, that you broke up with this person, went back. But I'm not really picking that up. This may have been a one and done type of situation, because once it became obvious to you that this situation was toxic, you kind of got the hell out of there. But you did have some sort of thoughts, maybe there could have been more that you could have done. I just basically it's just a really toxic situation. Okay, no redeeming thing here. And it's okay to have higher expectations for yourself, because this situation absolutely is not for you. And finally, we got fragments. So dealing with something like this, and that's why this Page of Swords energy is here. Again, it may come off as being immature to some, but it's a necessary immaturity. Because, this situation will just drive you so mad. It's so maddening that this person would have enough audacity to think this, that who in their right mind would be able to respond to something like this except in a very chaotic, seemingly immature adolescent way. It's completely understandable. And how this relates to being fragmented, this type of thing, dealing with something like this, will leave you fragmented, will leave pieces of yourself. You're getting yourself together. You're thinking about your legacy, long-term commitment, something solid, something foundational, possibly marriage. Dealing with something like this will completely take you off your game, completely take you off your cipher, and it'll leave you kind of like fucked up in a ball in the corner somewhere. That's not what you want to do here. You want to stay consistent, stay away from this negative energy, and you will be better served for having done so. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to shut this bad boy down. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, this is a general love reading. So if this is not you, which hopefully is not the person that I'm referring to as far as this air sign individual, then, hey, if it's not you, it is not for you. It's not meant for you. But if it is you, I got your number. I got you. All right, that's all I'm going to say. So save your typing. Don't even bother hitting me up with any kind of negativity, because you know who you are, and so do I. Now, with that being said, if this did resonate with you, whatever you want to find out a little bit more, please feel free to get a personal reading. I'll leave all the links and stuff below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.